All right, welcome in Tango Talk. Let's have a talk about lats, shoulders, mainly radiating some tightness where that shoulder meets your lat. If we're one that surfs, one that sits at a desk, does not matter. If you're an athlete, this is going to be a great release, kind of recovery, homework that you can do before or after sessions whatsoever. So you have 3 steps that we're going to go through. Preferably if you have a band, we're going to start there. So thinking about that shoulder externally rotating before we do this. So you're going to put that hand into the band. A lot of us have seen that stretch before. Loop it around the wrist, grab it. But we're not going to do the casual just sit into it, dead hang that a lot of us have done. You're going to actually externally rotate that shoulder out so that soft side of the forearm's looking up. I'm going to press into that palm, and then now I'm going to lean that head through. Dip into that stretch and really feel that lat on the outside working. So I'll kind of tip over and show you how I'm actually focused on getting that head inside the arms. I might add a little more rotation, but really trying to think about contracting that in this position, letting it go to lengthen even more. If you don't have a band, you can actually think about using a door frame, getting that elbow onto that door frame and still thinking about externally rotating there, leaning into that stretch also, okay? Number 2 we have is now getting really nitty gritty, sawing all of that crap out of there, but we're gonna start with any type of roller you have. Doesn't have to be a gnarly one like this, that's a rumble roller, but we're gonna start where the lat really connects all the way down here at the bottom of the rib cage, and then we're gonna work our way up. So how you'll do that is pretty much get completely sideways. I like to roll that top leg over the bottom leg, and then I start really low here. So we're gonna play around with not only rolling side to side a few inches. It kind of feels like it's bumpy, just hold out, okay? Then you're gonna start to work that external rotation again. I wanna be able to see that soft side of the arm, usually a little lighter skin color, and then work that external rotation back, up, down. Same thing, I'm gonna move up a few inches. Oh my gosh. And then up and down, rolling side to side on that spot. And you're just gonna keep working up. Get all that junk out of there. That one's gonna hurt probably the most. But going back and forth between those two, that might be enough. If you wanna get a little nitty grittier, having a ball, a supernova, a softball, lacrosse ball or tennis ball might be a little tougher just because it's actually smaller, but you'll see I'm going to get against the wall here, so I'm going to pinch this between the wall and that same kind of area. Now I'm actually going to sweep that back leg or wall near closer to the wall leg, so that would be my left right here, just to kind of allow me to lean against it here. Same thing, I'm going to try and get that arm to externally rotate. Oh gosh. Get into that area. So that's another way that we can kind of just control how you're leaning against it, okay? Go through those 3. Your lats are gonna feel better. You're gonna feel more open. Your overhead position's gonna feel better. But also if you're just someone that has shoulders that get really tight or you feel some tightness in your back, that's gonna feel amazing. So I don't care if you sit at a desk, you're an athlete, what activity you do, if you're a surfer, whatever. Do these 3, and I promise you, it's gonna hurt, but it's gonna be worth it. All right.